Don't touch me. Careful, I bite. Trust no one.
There we go. Twitch gave me a network error the first time.
Long road ahead.
Hopefully we'll be okay. So, we'll give this just a second to make sure Twitch is going to hold itself together there. And then we'll get going. What's this? Absolutely nothing. So, tonight we're going to be tackling Shar's Temple. Hopefully we'll be able to make decent progress on this tonight because I've only got 2 hours. Let's go ahead and get started. So, technically...
A Sharan structure, going by the design.
Well, good for you, Bellatrix. Technically, I think this counts as being back in the Underdark. You're inside a building, so it's not quite as pretty as the Underdark, but I think this is technically in the Underdark. You'll see a couple of reasons why, but I believe this is the structure we could see off in the distance from Grimforge. So, we go.
Shah, singer of eternal night, protector of the lost and forgotten.
Well, that's cheery. It looks like there's... I don't think there is, but I feel like there should be a plaque there too.
Cross from light into darkness. Give your life to the shadows.
Shar is such a charming goddess.
Offer your pain to Shah's embrace. Hear the night song.
All right.
The answer lies in darkness.
The answer lies in darkness.
Shah's warriors must not be caught, must not be tricked. Only loss awaits the unworthy.
A voice. Is that Shah herself who speaks?
Oh, Shadowheart. Shadowheart. Her personal quest ties into this place big time. There is a point farther down in this temple where if you don't take her with you, she'll leave the party. Permanently. I'll point it out when we get there. So this is technically a puzzle. There's a door on the other side of this hallway. You can see it over there. And we need to hit that button in the middle of this to unlock that door. But if you walk up to it... Ow. So... oh, it's because of her... Those, Yes, Shadowheart. I think that's supposed to be voiced. The purple force field that was there disappeared, I think because of the light from Shadowheart's weapon. The easiest way to navigate this room is to walk along the edges here.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
There are traps everywhere in here, and we're going to try real hard not to trigger them because it's super obnoxious. They give off like this magical darkness that does cold and necrotic damage. It's horrible.
The rain of night comes in 1,000 falling leaves.
Oops. I didn't want to use that. I wanted to open this. I wanted to grave rob. Thanks.
Well, hello.
Alright. So I'm going to use Astarion for a second so I can disarm some pressure plates. Because I really don't want to set off those traps. I love the first part of this temple here. There's like mushrooms everywhere. I love mushrooms.
There are traps about.
And here we go. There's a lever over here. I'm gonna pull the lever, and we're gonna walk to the other side where there's another one. Hopefully not forgetting to disarm the plate, and hoping my party members don't step on it. I rolled a 1! I'm gonna use inspiration, because sometimes when you fail on disarming a trap, it sets off the trap. I don't think that happens with pressure plates, but I don't really want to take the risk. There we go.
Traps? How considerate.
This grave is empty. Pull the other lever. And what pulling these levers does is lower these lights. We're going to put the lights out. There we go. And here. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Walking very carefully around the edge of the room.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Lots of stealthy rogue things to do in here. There we go. Here's another big clue that you're back in the Underdark. Big giant mushrooms you can jump on.
In darkness, beauty is equal and wealth unseen.
Shar loves the dark. These mushrooms around the wall here, you can actually jump down and along these to continue instead of doing the puzzle back in that room. It's basically a shortcut down to the second part of the temple. You can see down there. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do the puzzle as intended just because I think it's better flow. But just know if you can't figure out the puzzle, or if for roleplay reasons you don't think your party would do the puzzle, you can just take a shortcut down there and not do the puzzle. I didn't get new dice. I changed them in a different file. The dice that I'm rolling right now, I think, are the default dice. It's just when you change them on one file, it changes them on all of them. Because these are the 3 that the game comes with. The deluxe edition has an extra dice, which I thought I bought the deluxe edition and I don't have an extra dice. So, anyway, I think these are the dice I usually use. How did I change my dice is actually one of the questions I get the most commonly on some of my shorts on YouTube.
Someone's left a trap out for us.
And I mean, on the PlayStation 5, it's by clicking the left analog stick. I don't know how it works on Xbox, and then on PC, I think there's a button you can click in the corner. But yeah, the game comes with a few different dice. Oh, I almost stepped on that
Doesn't like visitors.
plate because I was too busy talking. I'm sure it would be amusing to everybody if I did. Except me. I would prefer not to step on the plate. Here we go. Okay. Well, Twitch seems unhappy today. Hopefully the stream is still up. Twitch decided not to work. Oh, I didn't want to pick up the incense.
Looks like a trap there.
Alright, this should have lowered all the rest of the lights, so we're just gonna turn those off and plunge this place into complete and total darkness. Here we go. Try not to set off the... Let's try not to do that, ladies.
Bested by some Sharon trap. Something about that ring.
Lae'zel is annoyed. There we go. There we go. I'm going to come here
Looks like a trap there.
because I think your light is part of the problem, Shadowheart. There we go. I'm going to break Astarion off. Because if you try to do this with the whole party will ignore the very obvious force field now. But now that this place is completely dark, we can see where it is. And...
Welcome, child. Follow my voice and prove your worth.
No one stopped me yet.
this door is unlocked. There we go.
I do like it down here. It's nice. Homey.
Homey.
This is a dedication to my goddess's power and dark beauty. Homey is not the first word that comes to mind.
I don't know, Shadowheart. I think homey's pretty good. Oh, good. Skeletons. I love skeletons. Hello?
You do not belong here.
Your mind upends. Somehow, in the decayed soup of this creature's brain, a tadpole lives. Another presence nurtures it, manipulates it like a puppet.
No, you do not belong. This is the Dark Lady's house. She has no use for old, faithless bones.
You plunder.
Ooh.
You meddle.
Well, this is unpleasant.
You upset my plans. Leave.
I have no intention of doing that. I've heard of making instruments out of bones, but this is just ridiculous.
Bones! They are more than bones. More than flesh. More than skin, blood, hair, and piss. They are more. They are mine. Now leave before...
No, I made them very angry with that comment.
Stupid worm-infested cockhead! You have awoken the shadows! My forces are split. The defenses are thin. Rally on me. A wall of bone and blade against the darkness. Now!
Oh. So here's the thing. I wouldn't focus on these guys. I'd focus on these things first, because more undead are just coming out of these dark portals. And this battle's gonna be a lot longer if you don't. Because these are clearly not Shar's forces. Shar does not use the undead. Like, these are not being controlled by Shar. Also, as it said,
Lies before me.
Bellatrix can tell that there's tadpoles in there. Let's actually do this, rather than have her... do any kind of attack. She's not really an attacker. You also have to manually target these trimmers. Now, the Dark Justiciar undead that are attacking us seem like they might be Shar's forces. But we're being attacked, so we're going to defend ourselves. But the reconstituted duelist and the other skeletons, these are clearly being used by a necromancer. I think that Dark Justiciar skeleton just took so much psychic damage from psychic backlash that he just frickin' died. That's great.
Why did Lady Shah's dead attack? Am I being tested?
See, Shadowheart knows that these guys belong. Can I don't think I can reach this one. That's unfortunate. See, they're just gonna keep coming out of there. Oh, well, this is in your face, so maybe you should... Yeah. There you go.
Survival is all that matters.
Oh. Charlie, don't bark at the cat. Actually, just run up and use your sword.
Victory awaits.
My dog's upset because she can't eat the cat. She's a bad puppy. There we go. Stop more undead from coming out of the darkness. Man, I think almost all of my quote-unquote allies for this battle have been destroyed, and these guys aren't even that strong. Like, look at this nonsense. I'm fine. Alright. Don't want to use any big leveled spells yet. We're just going to stick with level 1. Shadowheart, why? Oh my god. Well, that's obnoxious. 3 HP.
Best be on my way.
You just gonna...
Regard this spontaneous flatulator. Hit that pontificator.
Unfortunate.
I am death.
Lae'zel, make this turn better. That's promising. That's fantastic. If you finish the fight and the skeletons, well, one of them's still alive, so we might find out, because... Well, let's wait and see if any of the skeletons... Ow. This last remaining skeleton. Let's wait and see if he lives.
Steal some punishment.
Before we talk about alternate outcomes. Well, why don't...
This will do nicely.
Shoot from over here, Astarion. Don't shoot through Lae'zel. Well, this is odd. Why do you want to be over there? Here, let's do it this way. Pathing issues.
Sounds like fun.
Can't even
Goodness.
catch my breath. I'll strike you down.
Is there one more skeleton in the corner over there, I think? Yes.
Taste my fury.
Not gonna knock it out here. But we're getting close. You know, you've been You've been very helpful. Like, you blamed me. But you've done basically nothing. There we go. So they just walk away. They ignore you. They leave. They go that way. I don't think... Well, I guess Bellatrix wants to sit down and take a break. We're busy today, Bellatrix. It's not nap time. I was going to say, these are undead, so I don't think they have any notable loot. The undead almost never do. Oh, that's rusty weapons. It's got some incense. Oh, a gemstone. Let's sell that. I think there's a chest over here. Here it is. And there's a bow over here that, while obscured, gives you a little extra hit die. I don't think that's going to benefit anybody more than what they already have on them, but it's really good for some specific builds. Like if you're running Shadowheart as an extra sneaky cleric, I haven't been. It's pretty good. Or if you're running like a Darkness Warlock build, that's pretty good. I've been looking into a bunch of different builds. There is so much you can do. You could play the game 100 times and use the same characters and use completely different builds and not even go against the lore for those characters.
Shah's spirit lingers here. The air's thick with lies and trickery.
Lae'zel disapproves of Shar. Shadowheart.
These lands may not be under the thrall of Lady Shar for much longer. No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorn to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her. She can redirect her powers elsewhere once he is cast down.
I believe that's actually her dialogue for finishing Halsin's quest. So it seems Ketheric Thorm did all he did for his daughter, Isabel. Almost understandable.
That almost is doing a great deal of heavy lifting. That man changes allegiances more frequently than a courtesan changes their bedsheets. At least he's proof you can turn from Shah and live to tell the tale. Though some may not call that living.
Do you have anything else to say?
The Gauntlet of Shah. I can't believe it. I can't believe we found the Dark Lady's sacred crucible.
And what do you think of it?
Overwhelming. Worship of Lady Shah is usually discreet by nature. Her holy sites have to be modest, well hidden. But that place... I never knew such grandeur had been built in her honor.
Tell me what you know of this place.
The Gauntlet of Shah is no ordinary temple. It is the highest test of the Dark Lady's faithful, to judge if they are worthy of becoming a Dark Justiciar. The Gauntlet has double meaning. It speaks of the ordeals to be overcome, and of the armor-clad fist of Lady Shah that would embrace the worthy. Survive the crushing gauntlet, and be embraced by the Night Singer at its very core. The old ways were lost over time. Now some claim the rank simply by killing a single Selûnite. But before, they were a true elite. Many would attempt the trials, but few would succeed.
You know, having to kill someone of the opposite religious sect is probably not the nicest way to progress in your religion. I mean, that's... Ugh.
This temple certainly is grand. Well, it's a rundown bearing the weight of centuries sort of grand, which is my favorite kind, incidentally.
Astarion, why are you the only one covered in blood? Oh. Well, there's basically 3 ways we can go. We can go that way, we can go forward, and we can go that way. let's start by going this way. And look at this.
So many must have toiled to make a visage so grand.
Oh, that.
It's beautiful.
You'll notice that platform looks like the platform we could see off in the distance from Grimforge. Just in case you had any doubt whatsoever, we were in the same temple. Lae'zel is also covered in blood, but not as bad as Astarion.
On the altar is an inscription. Brave the gauntlet of your Lady Shah, surmount her trials, and rise a dark Justicia.
The Gauntlet of Shah. This place is legendary. Even with half my memories locked away, I still remember the stories. The Dark Lady's finest warriors arose from this place. Now I'm here.
And now you're here. What are these trials, Shadowheart?
In order to join Lady Shah's elite, you had to pass her trials. Then make a sacrifice in her innermost sanctum. One revealed only when you've proven yourself. Very few made it that far. I've dreamed of this place. This is my destiny. I must complete the trials.
Are you sure this is what you want?
You know me better than most. But I need to find out if I'm worthy. If I prove myself to Lady Shah, she'll bless me with power. Power we can use to take on the Absolute and rid ourselves of these parasites once and for all. Let's explore.
Let's explore, because there are things that we need to put in this altar that we do not have, that we need to find. We are going to go this way first. Alright, because if you look... Kitty! Big, giant, multi-tailed, multi-legged panther. No, come back! No, kitty! Oh, there's something very wrong over here. There are dead bodies and weapons and a cat. I love Displacer Beasts. That's what she is. She's so pretty.
So much blood. What the hell's has been happening here?
I'm walking kind of slow on purpose.
There's something out there. I can feel it.
So, there's an ambush here. That is what Bellatrix was sensing. This, from down here, is not a great position to be ambushed. It's really bad. So if you pass that perception check and you want to start yourself in a slightly better place, you can come up these stairs and jump up over there and sneak up on the people who were going to ambush you. It puts you in a much better position, and that is one way to handle the battle that could potentially happen here. I'm not going to do that. We're going to keep walking forward for this. I just wanted to show that you can give yourself a significant advantage by jumping up that ledge. Kitty! Oh my gosh.
What's this? Fresh entertainment? But you're too fresh for this place, aren't you? There's a whiff of the surface to you. A new arrival, then. You burrow too deep, little rabbit.
Well, allow me to hop to it. I want to talk.
I don't talk to prey. There's something else, almost hidden by your fear stink. Cherries. Musk. And sulfur. Raphael! I can smell him all over you. Where is he?
You know, cherries and musk sounds extremely pleasant. Mixing that with sulfur sounds disgusting. For the record, you can just straight up attack this guy from here, but he's got a bunch of allies up there on that ledge and his displacer beast behind you. It is a bad idea to attack him standing in this position. You know Raphael?
That perfume trickster swindled me. Trapped me.
He wants you dead.
Where is he? Spit it out. Now!
What are you doing? The devil told us to kill this thing, so let's stop chatting and kill it.
Astarion, I'm doing a thing. Be quiet. Let's share our experiences about Raphael. Perhaps we can help each other.
Bargaining, are you? A Karator warlord once tried the same. I made him watch as I ate his concubines in young, then fashioned a codpiece from his skull.
Oh, well, that's
Can't help.
so charming.
It's not just walls that keep me here. Not the traps, the dark, or the creatures it hides. Something stronger holds me. A contract.
A contract?
Either I fulfill the contract, die trying, or forfeit my freedom. If I leave this place now, I'll become Raphael's slave.
Diabolic deals in Legend have always have loopholes. We just need to find it.
Raphael is no foolish story devil. His mind is different, sneaky. Listen. Spill all the blood sworn to the night. Silence all prayers. Smother each right. Wander Shah's halls, hungry to slay. Leave no justice here, alive to obey. Leave none to hear it, then be set free. This song is your oath. Swear it to me.
What a charming song.
Well, that explains where all the Dark Justiciars went. This song differs from others you've studied. The final couplet contains a trick, a clause not easily fulfilled.
That's it.
So he's the one who slaughtered the Justiciars. Can we kill him now?
Astarion.
Because if he doesn't die, then Raphael won't tell me a damn thing about my scars.
I know. I'm doing a thing. So that little quip about the last clause being difficult to fulfill, that's usually locked behind, I want to say it's an insight check. But because I'm a bard, I didn't have to pass the check. Quite bloodthirsty as lyrics go. Have you considered some instrumental accompaniment?
I don't want to make it pretty. I want to silence it. Anyway, enough prattle. The lyrics are clear. All who hear the song must die. Time to die.
So, these two, you can pass persuasion checks to convince him to have all of his followers, his Maragons, kill each other. Another check for him to shoot his displacer beast, the one standing behind me. And then himself. You can use persuasion 3 times to make him kill everybody to do with this encounter. That is not the way I want to do this encounter. To have this option at all, you need to either be a class that doesn't need to pass the insight check or pass the insight check. I'm going to... There must be something you missed. Let me search this place for you.
I spent a century roaming these halls. I spilled every drop of dark Justicia blood that there was to spill. And you think you can do better?
Oh, I know I can do better.
I'll enjoy watching you fail. But try to run, and you will regret it. I may be trapped here, but I'm not without friends. If you break your word, they'll hunt you down and make your final moments a symphony of agony.
Oh, Astarian's so mad at me. Look at all the inspiration, jeez.
I hope you're not serious about helping that Hell's Beast. We made a deal with Raphael. His destruction for the secrets written on my back.
Don't worry, it's part of the plan, I swear.
All right. If you say so.
So you can see he's down here now. He's down here. His Maragons are down here. This is a much better place to start a fight from than with him surrounding you on the ledge up there. There's this Maragon also sells things. Get much business down here? What you got? Ooh, crawler mucus. I like paralytic poisons. There's a lot of good poisons, actually. Is that a potion of speed? Can never have too many potions of speed. And a potion of animal speaking. Convenient. Is Astarian more accepting of your words if you're dating him? You know what? I've never made it this far without dating him. So that has always been his reaction for me. So I don't actually know the answer to that. Alright. Over here. The reason why I didn't let him shoot the displacer beast. She's over here. You can talk to her, but we're going to look at the spider meat first.
Well-chewed spider carcass oozes on the ground.
Take a good long whiff.
Sulfur, decay, and a thin whiff of something unexpectedly fragrant.
Let's see if Bellatrix can pass an investigation check. Oh my god. Let's try again. That's so much better.
Fresh bite marks, an old puncture wound, and a faint pulse of something not entirely natural.
Scan the meat for signs of magical interference. This is another intelligence check. Oh my god. Right on the dot. Just gotta get her going.
The meat is oozing, but not with blood. It's been dosed with a potion.
A potion? What kind of potion? Give it a lick.
The meat tastes of rot and sour milk. Your stomach lurches, but your loins tingle. Was that arousal?
Rotten meat. That's what gets you going. Well, to each their own.
In amongst the rot is an unmistakable sweetness. Succubus spittle. The meat is charmed.
You know, Astarion, I'm dating you, so what does that say about you then? Alright, a quick save, and we're gonna talk to the Displacer Beast. My tongue does not like Displacer. It's very difficult for me to say. No, come here. Her name is Nessa, by the way.
What business do you have in my master's den?
I could ask you the same question.
I am my master's heart chosen.
You're
You
what?
smell sour milk and rot on its breath. This creature has been eating charmed spider meat.
You only love your master because he's been dosing this meat. He's manipulating you. Manipulating. I'm doing great on the English today.
I remember. Quick flesh, hot blood. Before Master, my prey was alive. False Master, hind-legged liars all! I'll shred you!
Oh, no, 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 no. The only liar here is your master. Let's end him together. This is a big check. This is a 30 difficulty check. No, I'd rather have advantage. Actually, we're doing friends. Woo! I am the most charming bard.
There's truth in you, stranger. I'll not start the fight, but I'll help you end it.
And now when we start a fight, Nessa, the Displacer Beast, will be on our side instead of the Orthon's side. Can I open this without... I have to kill everyone first. That's fine. I will kill everyone. I will murder all. Now, like I said, having him down here is a much better place to start this fight. And now I have an ally because this jerk has been charming his Displacer Beast.
Keep your blade close.
Ready to start a fight? Here we go. Astarion really wants this guy dead. Astarion did over 80 damage in one turn. Oh my god. Get wrecked.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Oh, I am absolutely... This is a nice guy. Do you see all these dead bodies? This is not a nice guy. What do I want to do this turn?
You listening?
Please let this work.
Twitch, twat, twat, as you'll end in defeat.
I killed him by saying twit, twat, turp. I know Astarion is a monster. He did 102 damage. I love this build on Astarion. Like, everybody does it for a reason. It's so overdone, but it's so good. Can you reach anybody else, Lae'zel? No? Whoop. Well, that's obnoxious. There we go. It's because I used the directional pads to see who she could target. And the next thing is very far away. Let's try this one. Surprise! I was never going to help you in the first place. It was all a lie. Except it's not really a surprise at all. Alright, Astarion. The first turn's over, so you've done most of your damage. But let's keep going. Astarion also got, on that first turn, like... Oh, I did it again. 4 different critical hits. 4 or 5, I think?
Still on my feet.
I can't really reach anybody from here, and I already used my song's ability. Let's, this one? Let's go big. Get used to it. I'm just gonna do it every time. I almost exclusively target with the directional buttons. I always forget sometimes when everybody's very far away. Can you... You can reach that guy. There you go. Why are they listed as temporarily hostile? Because of the way I started the battle. That is something to take note of. If you're playing certain kinds of paladins, I think Oath of Devotion for sure, but maybe also Oath of Ancients. Killing temporarily hostile enemies can break your oath. And even though these are absolutely horrendous evil devils, killing them this way might break your oath. If I had started the combat via the attack option while talking to the Orthon Yurgir, they wouldn't be temporarily hostile. They would just be hostile. But temporarily hostile is the buff they get when they attack you because you stole something or because you killed someone. Like, I'm a crook is basically what that means. I'm a crook, but they don't completely hate me. Only a little hate me. Astarion, absolutely wreck everyone.
Blood comes easy these days.
I'm just gonna stand in the back and insult people. That's what I'm going to do. I missed. I did figure out why Lae'zel was missing. It's because of the Great Weapon Master feat. It does a flat 10 extra damage at the cost of a -5 to hit. Because of how far away she was, Nessa's not going to be the biggest help in this battle. Which is funny because when she's against you, she's a nightmare. Well, you broke Shadowheart's concentration. That's obnoxious. Like, if you saw... the Displacer Beast just added a second copy of herself to this battle. And if you can imagine her against you, and she just keeps displacing, we will not be having any invisibility today, please and thank you. Go invisible and die.
Never a dull moment.
There we go.
I am death.
Don't attack the Displacer Beast, Lae'zel. She's my friend. I went out of my way to make things more complicated just so I didn't have to kill the big pretty panther with 6 legs and creepy tentacle tails. Oh my gosh, Twitch really hates me today, you guys. There we go. Oh no. There are so many enemies involved in this fight, it's ridiculous. Oh well. Just walk up to him. Just walk over there. See if he dies. He died. Shadowheart can't hit the broadside of a barn, so I just made it so she kills things by walking up to them. There you go.
No escape.
Critical hit.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Mass destruction. And that is the end of that.
Alright. Time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
Astarion, we killed the Orthon. Astarion. No, come here.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
The Orthon is dead. Aren't you pleased?
The Orthon is nothing. I'll have my satisfaction when Raphael makes good on his word.
Repeat after me. Thank you for helping me. It was very kind.
Thank you for helping me. It was very kind.
That's my favorite Astarion line in the whole game.
Us. I still love the sound of that.
Oh, everything about that line makes me so happy. Ken has kiss.
There is nothing I'd like more.
Thematically appropriate kissing.
You are perfect. Every time.
Every time. Okay, that's enough of that nonsense. Nessa?
Leave before I get hungry again.
Poor Nessa. Can take this now. Need this. This is important. He also has a little hand bow that does extra damage to burning enemies and some infernal metal. I'm just gonna send that to Karlak. I think she's holding the rest. Oh my gosh, you know what I just learned fairly recently you can do? Look at this thing.
A bed made of corpses. Disgusting and uncomfortable.
Yeah, and guess what else? Just guess.
Corpses gape at you, lifelessly.
Who are you? Oh my god, I hate it so much. What happened to you? Did anyone survive or escape the beast? Oh my god. What did you do in life? Sure, you know, as you do. What was this place for? I hate it. I hate it.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Alright, well, let's never do that.
Alright, what now?
Ever again. That was... Time to go. Time to go. I didn't even know you could do that for the longest time. I think I saw it in a TikTok. And I'm like, oh my god, I have to try that myself. And then I was full of regret. And I wanted to make sure all of you experience my regret. Boots of Brilliance. Oh, these are bard boots. Restore bardic inspiration. Oh, they let you play your instrument to give you back some bardic inspiration. What do these look like? Little curly toed boots. Okay. I am the bard, and these boots look amazing. But at this point, I get my bardic inspiration back on a short rest, so I don't really need these. I would love to be able to ask Nessa to come to camp. Unfortunately, I can't. But I would love... Oh, I would love a pet displacer beast. Larian let us have a pet displacer beast. Let me have the pretty murderous kitty at my camp. It would bring me joy. Do I want to go down here? Yes, we're gonna go down here. So there were hints that, from the gross, disgusting bed of corpses, that there might have been one Justiciar that survived somehow. And was split into many. I always get very confused coming down here. Like, I don't know where I am. We're gonna come over here. I don't know if you saw that. Bellatrix wanted to climb back up the cliff and yeet herself off of it. This'll take you up. I don't want to go up yet. I just want to keep going down. Here we go. What have we here?
A ritual circle. Seems to be infernal in nature.
A rat.
A final warning. Offer us peace now, or be devoured.
We haven't seen them because of the path I took, but there are rats all over the Temple of Shar who will tell you to get lost. You're no ordinary rat, are you? None of you are.
An ordinary rat alone. But together, something more. Some remember turning away from the sun. Some remember donning a black cloak. Some remember plunging a blade into an innocent heart. But we all remember a name. Lethindor. We share who he was.
Are you telling me one person turned into a swarm of rats? How can that be?
It shouldn't be. We should be one long dead. Instead, we are many. Scurrying, hiding, surviving. We are just crumbs of a life. Harmless nothings. Unless you test us. Leave us in peace.
I'm going to be very honest. The reward you get for leaving the rats in peace absolutely sucks. So, I'm here to wreak havoc. I may have made an error. Oh, don't use your offhand attack, Astarion.
I will ascend. You bow.
Look at all the rats. There are rats everywhere. They're just rats, though. It'll be fine. Whoa. Got the camera stuck on a wall. You know what? That's fine. Go over here.
Waste a step.
AoE attacks are gonna be your friend here. So... Fireball. More rats. So many rats. They only have 1 HP, but they do a pretty decent amount of damage, and there's 5 billion of them. Shadowheart, just walk around and kill rats. Carefully. Because some of these, like necrotic rats, if I kill this thing, it's going to backlash and do necrotic damage to me. You gotta be careful with the spirits, though, because in addition to the necrotic rat, there's also a soporific rat that will put you to sleep when you kill it. Is that you? That's you. There's so many rats. I'd like to get... There we go. Oh, Lae'zel, you missed. Now is not a good time to miss. So many rats. I'm surrounded. You know what, just... Like, I have fire resistance, I'll be fine. Center fireball on myself. Don't walk into the sleepy rat. Because that would be obnoxious. Oh, the sleepy rat's gonna come walk into you. Oh, she passed the saving throw, so that's good. Oh, Astarion's getting absolutely destroyed by rats. Poor Astarion. Oh, it's a big burst. There's so many rats. The best part is there's still going to be rats around the temple after this. Just trying to make sure I wasn't hitting Astarion with that. Just realized this is in the wrong place. Let's take a dash action this time. Let's really move around, Shadowheart. Just kill them all. Ooh, you know, that was really rough for a devout tempo follower. Like, that was a good one, Bellatrix. Oh, Astarion kills a devil and gets murdered by rats. That's sad. That's what that is. do an offhand attack? It's fine. My actions will come back eventually. There it goes. Oh, poor Astarion. You should run over here. Not that way, though. You should do it this way. There we go. Oh no, it triggered on Shadowheart. Thematically appropriate.
These hands. Too big. Where are the others? Where's the rest of me? You! Why did you have to keep prying? Why couldn't you just leave?
Wait, I'm a child of Lady Shar, just like you. We're on the same side.
My side is dead. Just piles of old bones lying in the dark. You're nothing to me.
I'd never have struck a fellow servant of Lady Shar, had I realized.
Such ignorance is unworthy of the Night Singer's followers. Her church will be stronger once you are dead.
Well, joke's on you, because Astarion is back on the first turn of battle, and he's going to destroy you.
Let's play.
Absolutely destroy you. Oh hey, you can speak with dead on this guy. Now see, the reward you get for doing this is a really cool scimitar and a nice shield. Much better than the rat's reward, which I think is like some alchemy ingredients and camp supplies. We're gonna disguise self because I doubt he'll talk to me after I murdered him. There we go. Drow Astarion.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How did you become a swarm of rats?
Man appeared. Offered help. Raphael.
Raphael hired the Orthon to kill you. Why would he then help you?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
This is how you free the Orthon, by the way. If you don't attack him and kill him and come down here and kill all the rats and the Thindor, Yorgir is freed from his contract. Raphael turned this man into a swarm of rats to keep the Orthon trapped here forever. How did you become a Dark Justiciar?
Trials. Sacrifice. But she rose.
She? What happened to you?
Devil. Fled. Hid. Rats.
What brought you to this place?
Sought Shah. Sought oblivion.
Oblivion.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay. I could just leave Astarion as a drow.
Just a brief respite.
Be amusing. I think there's... It might have gotten destroyed. No, there is a book down here. In each of us is more than we are. parts and multitudes that form our thoughts, desires, nature itself. Manifold are the creatures inside you, and what you can become when you speak my words is all your parts made manifest. Your weakness can become strength if it is made legion. Quaking hearts can find courage in their numbers. The lowliest vermin can humble a Goliath if they stand as an army, and a ruin can become a kingdom for one soul made many. Speak, Itori Mustag, thrice. Become your finest self. All of them. Raphael.
This speaks of magic that can divide someone into many... But many what?
I would believe that's mini rats, Bellatrix. Mini rats. Alright. Up we go. We are going to... You know, there's something, and I can never remember how to get there. Let me look at the map for a second. Is it over there? Ooh. Because there's something kind of interesting. I can just never remember how to get there because I have no sense of direction. Let's see. Let me come back up here for a second. Here we go. Is it over here? Is this where I'm thinking? Stuck on a ledge. Always stuck on a ledge. Yeah, it's over there. Lazel.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
You might be able to get over there without needing any potions. Yeah. This is where the rat's treasure would be, by the way. There's a block that if you've made a deal, you can pull out of the wall to get their treasure. Here we go.
Chamber of Command.
Chamber of Command. No, I think the key for this is over here because Lazel is not going to be good.
And in this place must have been more than just a simple looking glass.
The mirror is shattered and beyond any use.
This is a mirror of loss. You can walk all around this room and you will never be able to figure out exactly what this mirror does. Just that it was very important for followers of Shar for some reason.
That's curious.
In darkness, truth. In shadows, justice. In the Dark Lady's name. Always.
Oh. You know, I don't like the Gauntlet of Shar as much as I like the Underdark, but I do like the vibes here. You know, the creepy, evil vibes. There we go. Alright.
No time to rest.
Let's move on. We're going to go down and go up the other side here. Down we go. I do also enjoy the music here. Just the little minimalist strings. Ugh. There we go. And up the other. There are just bodies everywhere, man. They're everywhere. It's awful. Oh, note the rats. Things might get a little glitchy, because sometimes I've had battles start with these rats and like cause me to get stuck because there are so many rats in this place. End up having to flee the battle. Thank you. I wanted them to go away, so hopefully that doesn't happen. because the battle doesn't end, because there are rats everywhere. This is a library. A silent library. Just a little note about starting a fight in here. The library is, in fact, silenced, like the spell. So you cannot cast spells in here.
With finesse.
Until you destroy the librarian. That would be a big waste of Astarion's talents, though. So... that one's almost dead. Do a different one. Okay.
To push my luck again.
Oh, I can't cast spells. Yeah. Except apparently hypnotic pattern. Why not?
First step is the hardest.
Get some crowd control going. Can you get down there, Lae'zel? Just do it. Big jump. Destroy the thing. Destroy the thing. Thank you. Now destroy some people. They're distracted by the hypnotic pattern. What it does is it makes them unable to move, unable to attack. It's pretty good. And now that the librarian's dead, I can cast spells again. Nice.
Heading there.
This is a really good place to start the Gauntlet of Shar, by the way. The library will have some very useful information for you. Oh, he's too far away is the problem.
Make it hurt.
Because it's dark in here. Critical hit. Astarion's here to cause mass destruction.
I'm talking. Pernicious, putrefying pissant.
I will ascend.
I don't think I will ever get tired of killing people via insult. You can't shoot a bow and arrow at point blank range? The hell?
Oh, damn you.
Shadowheart is aggressive.
I won't give in.
No, that was the wrong. There we go. Running out of spell slots. You do not need to be that close, Bellatrix. You can do it from... Nope. There we go. Alright. We're gonna look around the library, and then we'll probably take a rest. There are buttons in the corners of the library. There are traps all over the library.
A trap.
And I do mean all over the library. I think all of the bookshelves are trapped.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Except maybe one. We're going to be very careful because I don't want to explode the bookshelves. I would like to be able to read the books in the library. Teachings of Loss, Dark Justiciar. None can match the fervor and dedication with which the Dark Justiciars serve Lady Shar. And then a little bit more. As Shadowheart says, there is no greater way to worship the Dark Lady than to become her Dark Justiciar. Nope, I want it to be over there with those bookshelves. Just, there we go. There's so much lore in the library. Disarm the trap. Here we go. Tome of the Soft-Stepped Trial. This talks about, there's 3 trials in here. This one talks about how they have to excel in lockpicking, stealth, disarming, and evasion as a follower of Shar. This one, let's see what's on this bookshelf. Teachings of Loss. What can silence the night song? Only the night singer herself, Shar, mistress of the night, lady of loss. Her names are many, but her purpose is simplicity itself. Light was a mistake, and life is an illusion, a discordant song composed of lies, breaking the peace of oblivion. Put your faith in Shar as her champion. Allow her to silence the false song in your heart and return you to her embrace. Nothingness is all you need. The eternal womb, where you are safe in the darkness with Mother Shar. Well, that's delightful. That's not at all upsetting. Final sacrifice. Oh, this talks about a spear wielded by the night singer herself, which would be Shar, that awaits a special champion. Let no ambitious of the night be tempted to seize the spear for themselves unbidden, for they shall inherit bauble, stripped of its holy purpose. Let all Shar's children be honored to protect the sacred instrument. So apparently there's a very important spear for a very important purpose. Tome of the Self-Same Trial. This one is actually important because this one talks about how you have to face yourself as one of the trials, and that you will be penalized if you attack any but your own duplicate. That's important. That you won't find that information anywhere else.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Here we go. Teachings of Loss. Love is the cruelest of all lies used by Lady Shar's foes. A disease, one that can ensnare hearts for a lifetime over something as slight as a passing glimpse. Lady Shar disapproves of love. That is sad. Closed off library section. Only those who have proven themselves worthy of the Mistress of the Night are invited to look upon her secrets. 4 controls adorn these walls. 1 permits entry. Place yourself in the center of the sanctum and sink the northwest corner. So, you can, I think you can lockpick this door? You can. Or you can open it via one of the buttons. The northwest corner. Which way is north? This is north. This is west.
Seem to work.
Ta-da! There's...
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Even more in here. There we go. Lady Shar knows what you bury deep inside your spirit. She knows what pains you and gnaws away at your very being. Be open with her about your failings. Let her place the soothing hands of oblivion upon your wounds. Let her know you utterly, so she can release you from your shackles. Seems like...
Be wary. This place is trapped.
If you take oblivion to mean forgetfulness, it sounds as though Shar wants you to forget and live in darkness. Emptiness is a holy state, one to be pursued and admired. To void oneself of all feeling, all attachment, is to approach the purity of Lady Shar's embrace. You know, Shar sounds both very comforting and very terrifying in equal measure. Riddle of the Night.
What can silence the night song?
What can silence the night song? Why, only the night singer herself. Ta-da! In here you find the Spear of Night.
This is no ordinary spear. It may be important. Best keep it close.
Why don't you keep it, Shadowheart? And some other Dark Justiciar armor. While obscured, the wearer has advantage on stealth checks. How does that compare to the armor you're currently wearing? While obscured by shadow, the wearer deals extra necrotic damage. I think I'd rather have you wear the one you're wearing. What does this look like, though? They look exactly the same. Alright, then you can just stay in what you're already wearing. The random rumblings. I mean, this place is falling apart, honestly. There's darkness trimmers. There's something else going on here, too. There are other people here, like somebody summoned those reconstituted undead earlier. Oh, listen, damn rats. Knew this would happen. Should have killed him when I walked up the ledge before.
No choice but to keep going.
Actually.
At the ready.
Oh, don't fling Lae'zel off the cliff. Don't fling Lae'zel off the cliff.
On my way.
Now note that there are no more rats, and I am still in combat. It's fine, I wanted to go to camp anyway. The issue is you can only flee combat one at a time, and it sends you to camp. So it takes a bunch of loading to get everybody out of this situation. It's really obnoxious. It's fine. Like I said, I wanted to go back to camp and take a long rest anyway, because everybody's really beaten up and out of spell slots. Oh. Well, Bellatrix isn't in combat anymore. Bellatrix is just here alone. this is an elevator. We're not going to take the elevator up. We're going to be going up this way over here. Yeah. We'll be going this way. But let's take a rest first. Why didn't I explore the temple and kill the rat guy last? Because I didn't want to. That is why.
Do you know what happens when a devil is struck down on this charming plane of existence? It returns to the hells, to the very point where it last stood before venturing to whichever devil-forsaken plane it died on. In the case of our friend Yrgir, the Orthon you so handily dispatched in the Temple of Shah, he manifested in my House of Hope. He returned to me chastened but intact, his wounds healed, his body restored. He thought I would dismember him, but he has his uses, so instead I am re-educating him.
We delivered the devil. Now I want what I'm owed. We had a deal.
Indeed we did. I discovered all there is to know about those scars of yours. It's a rather grim tale. Even for my tastes.
Stop stalling.
As you wish. Brace yourself, Astarion. We're about to unveil your destiny. As you know already, your precious skin is home to one part of a contract between the archdevil Mephistopheles and your former master, Cazador Zar. In full, the contract states that Cazador will be granted knowledge of an infernal ritual so vile it has never been performed. The rite of profane ascension. It promises to be a marvelous ceremony, very elaborate, incredibly ancient, and entirely diabolical. If he completes the rite, he will become a new kind of being, the Vampire Ascendant. All the strengths of his vampiric form will be amplified, and alongside them he will enjoy the luxuries of the living. The arousals and appetites of man will return to him, and unlike Astarion, he will have no need of a parasite to protect him from the sun. But the ritual has its price, as all worthwhile things do. Lord Cazador will need to sacrifice a number of souls, including all of his vampiric spawn, if he is to ascend. Imagine how he felt then, when one of those precious spawns simply disappeared into thin air. The only missing ingredient is Astarion. You are the final piece he requires to complete the ritual. Your scars bind you to it. Your soul will set off a very wave of death, bringing Cazador his twisted life. And that, my tragic and toothsome friend, is that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business elsewhere.
Ooh. Well, that's, yes. That's all you have to say?
I was contemplating. It's a lot to take in.
It is a lot.
What do you think I should do?
What do I think you should do? We can't let Cazador complete that ritual. He could unleash terrible horrors.
The end of my life amongst them. Just when I was starting to enjoy it. He'll never leave me alone. I didn't think he would when I was just one more wretched toy for him to play with. But if I'm the key to this power he craves, he'll hunt me to the ends of Faerun. I need to take the fight to him. And I need you to help me.
Oh, of course.
Thank you.
Always, love. It is worth mentioning. I did mention already that if you kill Lithandor before Yurgir, the Orthon, it frees the Orthon from his contract. That makes Astarion really, really angry. Like, I think it takes a deception or persuasion check to keep him from permanently leaving your party. And I've gotten mixed results. I'm trying to find out if he's even still romanceable out that he might break up with you and never come back. Understandably, because he'll never find out what his scars do if you don't keep your deal with Raphael.
God, you're beautiful.
I am, aren't I? You can feed on me
See you
tonight.
tonight. You sweet, generous thing.
Hee 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 hee. I'm supposed to talk to other people. Hello.
Wish I could say I was surprised about Cazador's pact. Where blood, death, and betrayal parade, you can bet your ass a devil is riding Grand Marshal.
Karlach has opinions.
We're going to keep Astarion safe. On my life, Cazador won't touch him.
Oh, Karlach cares. Oh, that's really sweet. Karlach's a lovely person. Gale.
I can't imagine how Astarion must be feeling. The terms of your own condemnation carved into your skin. Monsters' actions. And monsters do not deserve such power as that ritual promised. When the time comes, Astarion will have his revenge, I'm sure. And it will be richly deserved. But not yet. So, what can I do for you?
Well, normally I disagree with you, Gale, but that was... yeah, it was alright.
It seems like Cazador used Astarion's flesh not as a canvas, but as a contract. We haven't heard the last of this, I'll wager.
I mean, obviously not. Clearly.
Our very own vampire's the missing pawn in his master's deadly game. Now, how about we go and reverse Cazador's fortunes?
Our very own vampire? It's funny because Will and Astarion do not get along at all, and it's actually really funny to have them in the party together.
Oakfather preserve you.
And Halsin has nothing to say on this, so thank you, Halsin. Halsin does not have enough interactive dialogue. Where the hell is Lae'zel? Oh. There she is.
Full-fledged vampires are not so easily slain. Astarion's master will be no exception. Fortunate for him, slaying monstrous fanatics is a pastime of ours.
Lae'zel a little on the nose. Just leaning towards the meta just a little bit. I love it. Alright, let's go to bed. I'm so glad there are flies in the camp. I really love buzzing in my ears. I cannot stand the buzzing. I have got to get out of here. No, let me out. Going to save in case of further chaos. Alright, what is this?
Her most sacred path.
Her most sacred path. The Faith Leaf Trial. I didn't find a book on this one, did I? I think there is one, I just don't think I picked it up.
The bowl contains an ancient rust-colored bloodstain. It forms a neat disc, as if spilled calmly and willingly.
This is one of Lady Shah's trials. Allow me, please.
Alright. Oh, I love it when I don't get to pick a dialogue option.
Copiers were said to be sure of foot in even the darkest recesses of Lady Shah's embrace. I must remember where to step, and have faith that she will guide me.
I hate this puzzle, for the record.
Remember where to step, and have faith that she will guide me.
The path is invisible in the dark, and you can kind of see it over there, that kind of cloudy black path. This is a map that will show you where the path is. And the idea is that you look at the map and try to remember it and follow the path to the other side of the room.
Let's get on with it.
The problem is, if you misremember or guess wrong, you fall off and you die. Like, you don't pop back up hurt, you're dead. And it's obnoxious. Fortunately, you can also just frickin' cheese this. Which is what I'm going to do. And just fly across the dark. Off we go. You can also jump to these platforms, by the way, if you don't happen to have any way to fly. Or, of course, you could do it the intended way. And you get a little umbral gem. And Shar telling you not to fail her.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Well, that was an easy trial. Let's go. Definitely did that the way it was intended to be done. Do, 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 do. We're gonna keep going up. Mine the skeletons everywhere. To the next trial. Is it here? Yes.
Her most hallowed mercy.
The self-same trial, which I did find a book on. I'm gonna let Shadowheart do this since she wants to.
Another bowl bearing the stains of an ancient blood offering. Another of Lady Shah's trials that her initiates must face. This one would challenge their combat prowess.
Lady teaches us that we are our own worst enemy much of the time. Her embrace will elude us until we shed that which holds us back.
Alright. So this is a battle trial. It can be very difficult or very easy. I'm gonna approach this kind of slowly.
I smell a trap.
And that is why. We do already know that you will be penalized for fighting any duplicate that is not your own. So since I passed this ambush check, I'm going to put everybody in a good position to start with by sticking them near their double. That's Shadowheart. Let's see. These doubles have all of your equipment. They have all of your spells. It can be really bad if you've done a good job at putting your team together. There's Astarion. I think I'm probably up here. Yep.
There is work to do.
Just gonna sneak around a little bit. Oh, no, don't move. No one move. Get into a good position. And then we'll start this fight, and hopefully no one will cheat. That cheating thing's really obnoxious because you're penalized for not attacking your own double, but your double can attack whoever they damn well please. So if someone's really struggling with their double and need their teammates to help them, or if their double runs away to the other side of the battlefield to kill somebody else, it's really hard not to cheat. The debuff you get for cheating isn't that bad, if I remember correctly. I can't remember off the top of my head what it does. I just remember it wasn't that big of a deal. It was just annoying. And right there.
I'm just waiting.
And Astarion, you're going to start the fight with your own double, since you do the most damage output and are the sneakiest and will be the least attractive target for all the other doubles because they have to find you to kill you. And sneaky rogue is sneaky. Alright. Soft steps. You know what I think of ambushes? Oh, doubles don't even realize the other ones are there yet. Like, everybody's still hidden. There they go. Astarion's stunned. The great thing about this is I did a crap ton of damage right on my first turn. But also, I've built this team a particular way, and I've done it pretty well. Paying the consequences of good team building right now. Ow. You know, the doubles can also go invisible, and that's just not fair. No, don't do that. We're gonna try not to cheat. Try being the key word. Awesome. Really need to get Astarion up before there's more trouble. Oh my gosh, Astarion is a nightmare. Like I said, the doubles are free to attack whoever they frickin' please. Excuse me, I have to come down here and try to get my boyfriend back on his feet.
I am death.
If you could, there you go. Thanks, Lae'zel. Thank you. See, I can do weapon drops too. What else we got? Use this battle maneuvers.
Talk to me.
The Shadowheart's double even still alive? I think she's dead. So there's only Lae'zel and Astarion left. It's gonna make Shadowheart harder to hit. And come over here and do some healing. Can you see him from where you are? Nope. Okay.
Step quick.
Oh, Astarion is going right back down.
Which wall does that you?
Ow!
Time to strike.
Yeah, it is time to strike. Why don't you give them a taste of their own medicine? Oh, Lae'zel.
Need to stay focused.
Like I said, I'm trying not to cheat. But Lae'zel's gonna be hard for Lae'zel to beat. Lae'zel will have a hard time beating herself. Oh, I forgot I dropped my weapons. I need to go get those. Astarion, go down and get your weapons. I don't think there's much I can do besides that. Oh. I accidentally switched to ranged attacks. That was an accident.
Can't give up.
What else can we do without doing too much? Oh, I forgot Shadowheart had Divine Strike. Let's swap those. I actually don't want that over there either. Sorry. Hotbar managing. There we go. Starian's just gonna drink a potion and go to pick up his weapons, so don't mind him.
Keep guessing.
I need those. Lae'zel does type resist herself. Actually, barbarians are resistant to a bunch of damage when they rage, and I multi-classed from Lae'zel into barbarian.
I am death.
So that is in fact accurate. Almost there. One more turn should do it.
Got to keep fighting.
It helps a bunch. Oh! Oh, that's obnoxious.
Let's finish this.
Because the light from Shadowheart's weapon was preventing her from going invisible. I need to get Shadowheart back up there.
Heading there.
That was smart, though.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Smart AI. There we go. Success.
Time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
Astarion needs to re-equip his short swords before I forget. Which one was in my main hand? I think it was this one. That looks right.
What to do?
There's also, so you get an umbral gem, another one, and this ring. Where it at? Here it is. Killer's Sweetheart. When you kill a creature, your next attack roll will be a critical hit. Once spent, this effect refreshes after a long rest. It's a really good accessory. Oh look, Lae'zel's missing an accessory. Lae'zel, I'm giving you a sweetheart ring. I know you appreciate it. Alright, that's 2 of 3 trials done. Let's keep moving.
Countless initiates walked these halls once, seeking to become Dark Justiciars. I will follow in their path. I will succeed.
Her most vaunted treasure.
Alright. This, I think, is the soft step trial. The sneaky, sneaky trial.
What's next, I wonder?
Another bowl bearing the stains of an ancient blood offering.
Let's go again.
Another trial for Lady Shah's initiates. This one would put their skills of stealth and infiltration to the test.
You know, Shadowheart's gonna be anemic by the end of all this.
Values those that can remain unseen and can still obtain what they want. Stealth is a virtue derived from her very essence.
You know, as much as I'd like to let Shadowheart do this trial,
time for discretion.
She absolutely sucks at it. So you have to sneak to the other end of this room, avoiding traps and lockpicking doors without getting caught. But these things are real bad. Like, it almost ran me over and doesn't know I was here. However, if it does catch you, if you fail your stealth check, it teleports you back to the start. And they're really hard to not get in their eye line.
What's left to trap out for us?
And like I said, Shadowheart is not good at this. I think you could build her a certain way that would make her really good at this. Because like trickery clerics get pass without a trace, which gives you like a +10 to your stealth checks. Like, she should be really good at it, but it's always been really bad when I've tried to do it with her. Astarion, however, is amazing at it. Absolutely amazing. I picked up a key down there, and here is the door. And that's it. That was all 3 of Shar's trials. These need to be in Bellatrix's possession. I also picked up some incense as Astarion that I want to add to wares. There we go.
No one back home will ever believe this.
4 umbral gems. That is enough to get us into the last part of the temple. Could you use invisibility for that? I think you can. I've not tried, since it would cost either a spell slot or a potion, and Astarion can just pass the checks without even really trying. I've always just done it with Astarion. So this puts us... We've done all the trials. We've done the Orthon. There's a little bit more to do here. We need to get to the darkest part and see what you need to do to become a Justiciar. And we need to see where those tadpoled zombies were coming from. I'm out of time, though, so we'll have to do that next week. Next week we'll wrap up the Gauntlet of Shar. If we're lucky, next week we might actually wrap up all of Act 2. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.